gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's Milton. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Milton. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They did not convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Off the play fake. Leonard. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation. But didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first.
They like what he owns. This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a song. You're a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you facilitate like I can, baby. Teach you something, make you do correction. That's the
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 3.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 70 Lions. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Scannaboo is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field when they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Indeed, they have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Throwing is Milton. Complete to Washington. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10.
And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw, it's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they're fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. That was first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
To throw is Milton. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
And here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Milton. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Jahad Campbell, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jamison Williams, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 4. And that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. From the gun on 3rd down, Milton has taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man, it's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the Saints' 49-yard line.
2nd and a couple. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 30. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Off play action. Milton. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
ETN up the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Buffalo 18. Ready,
On fourth down, Milton. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll get 5 out of the scramble in second down.
Well, let's give some credit to the defense. They did a nice job there as they flushed him to his right. But he is able to buy some time, extend the play, and turned it into a short gain.
2nd and 5. He finds his man complete. That's Burgess. And he gets out near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second and 11. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll look to throw again. That's to Bash over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Second down and 4. Back to throw. Leonard. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Off the play fake. Leonard. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge fourth down conversion.
His kick is good.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jason Myers is set to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Leonard. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Let's go. 19, Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Leonard. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Boy, how good has his defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Leonard. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, work there. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Come on, set. Have the 60, have the 60.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Hurt. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Leonard. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Off play action. Leonard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter, and the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Throwing is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. They get 3 yards on the scramble there and 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they get a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Trap 60. 19 tight.
Here's Milton. It's complete to Williams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. From the 13 now they work on 1st and 10.
A gain of 30.
19 right.
1st down, Atlanta.
Milton. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Justin Jefferson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Saints 10. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that throws to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Looking to throw. Leonard. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is caught at the 20. And marked down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Back to throw. Leonard. Now he'll take this and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
His 6th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
19.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 37-yard line.
To throw is Milton. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
They'll get that underneath ETN.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 4th down, Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
To throw, it's Milton.
And he'll get it right back to Washington. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Past the 60,
now Milton. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. And you have 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Milton now to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Falcons, first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Trap roll 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get this off to ETN.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Travis Etienne, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. Throw left side complete. That's Burgess. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Leonard. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Bison.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And we will get a timeout. 2 ticks left. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ready up. Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.